SEANTalk.
Hi everyone, and welcome to my third installment of SEANTalk. Today I'm going to be talking about the future of technology, where it's leading us, and how do we use technology responsibly to do the most good for the most amount of people. Now, there can be a dark side to technology if used improperly, so it's very important that we have a strong ethical view and reevaluate what our priorities are. Self-preservation and success, or is it more important to contribute social values to our society? We are going to be looking at several technologies that are on the cutting edge of their fields. These will include nanotechnologies, mobile communications, crowdsourcing projects, gamification, blended learning, big data, e-commerce, and energy efficiency. There are tons of other very cool technologies that will completely change how we structure our societies. These are just some of the ones I foresee as having some of the largest potential impact. With emerging technologies, there's often a duality between using them to support social values and using them commercially to promote economic growth. Often technology is rushed in order to get a head start of competition before a thorough impact analysis can be performed. For instance, pharmaceuticals can often reach the market before they are fully tested, risking people's health over an economic edge. Nanotechnologies are an emerging market that is predicted to be the primary engine of economic growth for decades to come. Nanotechnologies use less raw materials and energy while providing greater benefits. They are being researched in such fields as clean water, renewable energy, agricultural products, and healthcare. And with all of these great benefits, we still need to look into the risks. Different and possibly toxic properties exist at the nanoscale that do not exist in our mesoscale. So there exists great promise, but also great peril. Corruption is often associated with high levels of rules and regulations. Rules such as carbon taxes are clearly warranted and help to discourage unethical behavior. Too many rules and regulations will have people breaking the law and doing it anyway. It is important we enforce strict and consistent regulations based on scientific research, studying the risks, benefits, threats, and opportunities associated with using a technology. And with the development of social networks and increased communications, government and businesses are becoming more and more transparent. It can be difficult for corruption to thrive when consumers are demanding fair and ethical practices. Many businesses are finding ways to do business with a social purpose. Having social value can equate to financial gain. Starbucks is now offering their employees a free college education. Also, a shoe store called Tom's Shoes offers a one-for-one deal. Every time you buy a pair of shoes, a second pair is donated to a third world country. Wouldn't you want to support a business that gives back to the local or global community? Communication technologies help people and businesses research, promote, and connect to social issues. Using mobile technology such as smartphones, iPads, and laptops, people are able to transcend time, spatial orientation, and location to transfer knowledge and innovation cheaply and easily. This will lead to more organizations creating social e-enterprises based on social interests, more individuals using social networks to communicate, and improved efficiency of connecting people to others with common interests, resulting in a competitive advantage. There are currently over 2 billion internet users, and this number is growing fast with the spread of mobile technologies. Wikipedia, the online encyclopedia, has over 100 million hours of collective and collaborative contributions. Think of the world problems that could be solved if we were to concentrate the efforts of millions of internet users on an important problem. This idea is called crowdsourcing. Not everyone may be willing to participate, but even if just a portion of the 2 billion users helped, great strides could be made to fix social problems. By making it into a game-like environment, even more people may be interested. Games can promote positive social interactions and meaningful context for a collective effort. Plus, gamers tend to have time to spare. Crowdsourcing has been used to optimize processing speeds for many interesting projects. SETI at Home lets people help NASA in the search for planets that could support life. Folding at Home lets people learn to fold proteins, which can lead to advancements in medicine. And Free Rice is a trivia game that has sponsors donate rice to third world countries when you get correct answers. Gamification is being used more and more to make normal activities more fun and rewarding by providing feedback, rewards, and incentives. Gamification is especially being applied to education in online and blended learning environments. Blended learning is being proven to be more effective than traditional learning for several reasons. First, it is compatible with already accepted learning constructs. The constructivist pedagogy states that learning occurs when the student has greater control of the mental activity at hand and can shape his or her conceptualization with concrete hands-on lessons. Working online with well-constructed lessons do just that. The visual stimulation that the multimedia provides also works well with how our memory systems function, making it easier to remember the material. Using multiple sources of blended strategies, a scaffolding plan can be developed to fit individualized learning styles using cognitive, social, and reflective practices, as well as critical thinking, team building, and social interactions. But are there audiences that are better suited than others for blended learning? Contrary to popular belief, baby boomers and the older mature generation were more significantly attracted to blended learning, while millennials responded least productively. Also, regardless of age, students who were more confident with their abilities did better. Blended learning environments also lead to better interactions and time management compared to online-only and lecture-only classes. Having a good blended environment is engaging and interactive, leading to better learning results. Blended and online learning is not equally successful for all students, but the more structured the program is, the more effective the learning will be. Looking to the future, there are several other technologies that deserve to be noted. Big data is here and it is getting bigger. Our biggest concern isn't just collecting it, it is filtering through and extracting important information. Cloud-based computing and quantum computers will be our next steps as we continue to collect thousands of petabytes of data that need to be transferred to information that we can in turn change to knowledge. Mobile e-commerce allows us to shop anywhere, anytime, and for anything, and it is at the tip of our fingers, or the blink of an eye with Google Glass. We can even have sensors read our brain patterns and trigger things such as household electronics. Many of these technologies are already being used for advanced wheelchairs. It's not just our phones that are getting smart, also our cars, our homes, and our cities. Alternate energies are a big part of this. Hydrogen fuel used in cars has 25% greater efficiency than gas and has over 99% reduced emissions. Other clean sources include natural gas, methane hydrate, electricity, compressed air, and even algae. Net zero housing is also taking advantage of alternative energies, such as solar, wind, and geothermic. Smart buildings sense when to dim lights and take advantage of the natural light, and when it is more efficient to use natural ventilation from outdoors rather than electric coolants. Imagine entire cities paying little to nothing for energy, cars communicating with each other to stop accidents and go around traffic, buildings being built higher and stronger using carbon nanotubes, and all of our communication, business, and education being done anywhere and anytime. This future is not far off, and some of it is already here. But as we boldly march on, it is important that we first research and fully understand these technologies and their impact on society and the environment, so we can ethically do what is best for the world and the people that inhabit it. Thank you for watching.